Dave has walked away from the camera. This is the point in the show in which I get to say anything I want, and there's nothing he can. The ultimate guide to geeky gifts for Father's Day. I'm John P. GeekBeat has a plan for your man. Now! This episode of Geek Beat is brought to you by Audible. Father's Day is around the corner and we've got geeky gift ideas aplenty to put a smile on Dad's face. But before we get to that, I want to take a moment to thank Alan Davis for his patronage. You can check him out on photographeral.com. Thanks for supporting the show, Al, and keep in mind that even donating $1 per month at geekbeat.tv/patrons helps keep things running around here. Dave likes to eat.
Yeah.
A lot.
Thanks.
Also, special thanks to Matt Lemon, or as I like to call him, Mattlemon. Sounds like a battle bot. Paul Simmons and Rick Anderson for tagging our wall at the Geek House. You can get your Geek House Wall of Fame plaque at geekbeat.tv/fundraiser. Now, onwards to Father's Day. When you see something you like, don't worry about searching all over the internet to find it. We've done the work for you. You'll find a link for each geeky gift at geekbeat.tv/857. We've made sure the buying experience will be quick and easy. Every item we've chosen is on sale through Amazon, and we've got something for every budget. Awesome gifts that'll set you back as little as $2. Stay tuned for that, as well as some big gift ideas like buying Dad an outdoor theater. From Jimmy, who will go down in history as the designers of one of the hottest Father's Day gifts ever. Remember the singing Big Mouth Billy Bass from 1998? Well, now they're bringing you an even more practical, even hotter gift. We're talking 5 stars on Amazon, people. The $350 Jimmy Air-Blown movie screen. Just pull it out of its bag, stake it in your yard, plug in the air compressor, and bam! A 151-inch wide, 85-inch tall outdoor movie screen magically rises from the earth as it self-inflates. Turn your pool into a dive-in theater with a massive 173-inch diagonal display. If you don't have a projector, not to worry, we found 3 low-cost alternatives to, say, a $700 ViewSonic 1080p HD projector, or the $600 Pile HD Smart Projector with Wi-Fi and Android OS pack baked in. Just go to Google Play, grab the Netflix app, and stream it directly from your projector. For $335, you can get an Epson VS2340 2800 lumen SVGA projector, or for $250, the 1000 lumens Favy Rio HD LED 3T LED home theater projector. That's a lot of words to say. Both of these are rated by Amazon buyers as 4.5 stars. Now, if you can't spend more than $500 for your Geek Dad's outdoor theater, remember we're talking the whole inflatable screen and projector, you could step down to a model of Favy's $150 Rio HD LED 2 mini projector. At these price points, you are not getting true HD video projection, but many buyers are reporting they're still happy with the outdoor theater for use in a dark yard. Need a gag gift for Geek Day with a sense of humor? Or a frustrated geek dad who's always complaining about the other driver? For $35, you can present him with a set of bad parking cards from an amazing outfit called Geek Beat. By the way, we are gratified to see our bad parking cards rated as a 5-star product on Amazon. Thank you so much to those of you who purchased it and the positive reviews. Now pick up a pack for Dad and watch the real fun begin. geekbeat.tv/badparking will get you straight to them. If the source of Dad's frustration isn't drivers, but schedule conflicts with everyone at home or work, consider the $180 Magical. This is basically a Wi-Fi enabled Android powered tablet that syncs up everyone's calendars through Google iCalendar, no matter if they're using Gmail, Outlook, Yahoo. Then it displays one daily schedule for everyone to see, or for Dad to mess with and get his hands all dirty. The Magical comes preset to dim around 10 p.m. and revert to alarm clock mode if Dad would like it to wake him up with an alarm in the morning. Now, there are plenty of apps that could mimic a lot of Magical's functionality on Dad's device, but As a dedicated display, say in the kitchen or family room, it's got a desktop or wall mount. Or at work in a common area like reception or break or conference room, this is not a bad tool for keeping everyone on schedule. Now for the truly geeky gadget obsessed dad on the go, I highly recommend the $125 men's Scotty vest. This thing is freaking awesome. When I'm traveling, I load up its 25 pockets with all my portable devices. It's like being a kangaroo. One pocket is even large enough to hold an iPad. I can run my earbud wires through the built-in channel so I can tune out Cali in mid-flight, and when I get to the security checkpoint, I just take the whole thing off, put it on the conveyor belt, push it through X-ray. No need to remove all the gadgets. It's like having an extra carry-on bag without the baggage fees.
And you haven't had a cavity search in a while since you've been using it.
That's not a bonus, Dave. Oh, and many of the pockets have magnets built in to keep them snug and secured to eliminate bulges so you don't look like a suicide bomber when boarding the plane. I found that's rather important.
Very.
The hard way. Bottom line, if your geek dad has devices, does travel, just get him one of these. On a more digitally oriented level, don't forget that you can head over to audiblepodcast.com/geekbeat and get dad some awesome audio books to entertain him. Just sign him up for an account courtesy of GeekBeat and the first book is free. Might I suggest signing up your dad, loading the Android or Apple app on his smartphone for him, and snagging The Millionaire Mind. It's one of my favorite books of all time because it dispels myths about the rich and how they got that way. Everyone should get that book, and Audible is a great way to listen to it as it's narrated by a pro. audiblepodcast.com/geekbeat will get it for free. And that's one step towards becoming a millionaire. For the dad who's an outdoorsman or is prepping for doomsday or a zombie invasion or an alien invasion, we have two suggestions. For $25, there's the Schrade Survival Tactical Pen, complete with a punch to shatter a glass window, which is handy for fast escapes, a Pharaoh fire starting rod for wilderness survival, and a whistle to summon help. Not that dad will ever use it. For just $2 more, you can also throw in an 11-function survival tool the size of a credit card. We're talking a can opener, knife edge, screwdriver, ruler, bottle cap opener, 4-position wrench, 2-position wrench, butterfly screw wrench, and a saw blade with a handy hole for attaching to a lanyard or keyring. The zombies will never know what hit them.
What are you? I'm Batman.
If being the life of the party is dad's style, we've got some gifts that will help him get his geek on.
We are tonight's entertainment.
For Doctor Who fans, there's a $15 silicone ice tray that produces not ice cubes, but ice Daleks and TARDISes. These molds can also be filled with melted chocolate to produce candy versions for dad's next Doc Who themed party.
Folks, buckle up.
Is dad more of a Trekker than a Whovian? Not to worry. For $13, we found a silicone mold that will replicate ice or chocolate Starfleet communicators.
I love you.
I know.
For just $10, dad'll knock the socks off his Star Wars fan buddies by serving up an icy version of Han Solo encased in carbonite.
Yeah.
Oh, they've encased him in carbonite.
For less than $8, dad can skip the science fantasy themes altogether and use these cool shooters shot glass molds to serve up something ice cold in ice shot glasses. Finally, if dad's a connoisseur of fine whiskey, you will literally rock his world by spending a mere $12 on a set of 9 whiskey stones. Once dad pops these soapstone cubes in the freezer, all he has to do is plunk a couple in a glass of the good stuff. They won't scratch crystal, by the way, and they will keep his drink cold, but won't melt and water it down. Okay, enough ice, baby. We're in the home stretch, and I'm gonna finish the Geek Beat Ultimate Big Ass Father's Day gift guide with 2 cool Star Trek items.
Ready for warp, sir.
Let's punch it.
For $40, a Star Trek electronic door chime will turn any room into the bridge of the Starship Enterprise. This motion-sensitive device is modeled after the communicator panels on the original TV series. Mount it next to your door on whichever side you choose, and whenever someone crosses a threshold, it will either sound red alert or the sound the doors make when they open or close aboard the Enterprise. We are so gonna get some of these for the Geek House. Also coming soon to a Geek Beat Geek House pizza party and your dad's kitchen, should you buy him one, a $22 pizza cutter in a very familiar form factor to any Star Trek fan, complete with the NCC 1701 serial number. Geek Dad will live long and pizza with one of these. So what are you waiting for? Remember, we've got product info and Amazon links to these geeky gifts for your dad at geekbeat.tv/857. If you have any questions about any of these Father's Day's gifts, pop them in the forum at geekbeat.tv/forums. Or stop by our Google Plus Geeks community. Or tweet me at John Pose. Anyway, I'm John P. Thanks for joining me for another episode. Dave, one to beam up.
Fascinating.